How about the original Squirrel Brand? Sesame sticks, almonds, sunflower seeds, and peanuts. This is the original Town and Country mix. You're going to get 3 1-pound cans, but you know what? You're not actually going to receive one flavor. You're going to receive 3 flavors. So a total of 3 pounds. They tied for best nut mix. They are a Customer Choice Award winner. You'll receive the original Town and Country, the amazing Travelers mix, and then the sweet Town and Country. This is like the perfect, you know, the heavy hitters when it comes to Squirrel Brand. They've been around since 1888, and it's 3 easy payments of $15 and free shipping and handling. I love that we have a salty snack, like a salty crunchy, then we have a sweet crunchy, and then we also have another one which is like sweet and salty, or like almost candy crunchy, because you get the toffee element going on in there. Yes. So Jackie Grant is here with me. Hi. We love bringing snacks at this time because summertime. Yes. We get a little peckish. We get a little, I want a little nosh. I want a little something. We're also being mindful. Nice to see you, Jackie.
Nice to see you too. So excited to be bringing you this awesome combo. Yeah. This is a brand new, assortment that we have here. And like you were saying, it's our greatest hits. It's so much fun. So we have your original Town and Country. Yep. Yeah. So your original Town and Country is going to be all savory, okay? This is my personal favorite because I am like a salt monster. And what we've got in here is all kinds of cool stuff. So we have sesame sticks 3 different ways. We've got garlic, sea salt, and cheddar. Yum. Yes. Then we have our tiny little sunflower meats, our jumbo California almonds, crunchy little pepitas, creamy cashews, and our dry roasted peanuts that are lightly salted.
8 ingredients of like mouthful of joy when you're like crunching on that. So maybe you're at the sidelines watching a baseball game, or you're just watching your favorite movie and binging on that. So that's one of them. And then we go into the...
So this is going to be our Travelers mix. And this, we haven't had this in so long, and I'm so excited to be bringing it back to you. So this is going to be our sweet and savory. So we're going to start with your cheddar sesame sticks. And then we've got your nice dry roasted seasoned peanuts.
That's this one. I'm pointing so my finger can see. They can see where you are. Yeah.
Oh, my finger's not low on this, is it? Okay. Then we've got our little Bavarian pretzel bites. So those are tiny little salty pretzels. So much fun. These are going to be our butter toffee peanuts. Yum. Nice and sweet. And then we've got our jumbo California almonds as well. So you've got your crunch and your salt and your sweet and your... Like
it's that butter toffee that gives you that like candy element to that, to the Travelers mix. Yep. Again, so we've done original Town and Country, the Travelers mix, and now we're going to do the sweet Town and Country. Yes. So what did you do to the original to make this sweet?
So our sweet Town and Country is actually created for our QVC customer who loved the original Town and Country so much that you asked us, can you make a sweet version of the original? So that's what we did here. So
and what is the sweet?
Yeah, so we took a lot of the components of the savory.
So what do you have in here?
Yeah, let me walk you through what's down there. So what we did was we took the sesame sticks and we honey roasted them. Oh, yes.
Yummy. Look at this, Billy, come on in.
So delicious.
Yeah, honey roasted on the sesame sticks.
And yummy.
Yum. Yep. Thank you so much. And then what's over here?
Then we've got our jumbo creamy cashews. We've got our jumbo California almonds. Yeah. Then we took our dry roasted peanuts and we honey roasted those as well.
Look so yummy.
Look at the dry roasted peanuts.
Yeah, and then just to round it out for a little bit of salt and crunch,
we've got those out.
Yeah, we honey those up. We've got our sunflower seeds and then our crunchy little pepitas.
It's like the perfect. Yeah. It's the perfect mix of sweet and salty.
That's right.
Like it's not like overly sweet.
Yep.
It's like the perfect mix.
Yep.
And like whether you're like having that with a beer, whether you're having that with a cocktail, whether you're placing it on a charcuterie board. If you're me, I do this thing with like these large cans. I take them, I put them in a mug, and then I'll sit in the couch.
I love the
watch my favorite TV
I need to
show,
add it out.
and I'm like eating it out of my mug, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm at the bottom of my mug. Then I go back. And I fill my mug again, and then
we all know there's a shortcut for that, but we're trying really hard.
I'm trying to portion control.
Yes, we're working hard on the portion control.
And they're so delicious that it's going to be really hard. We can say that immediately. But here's the thing: they are loved, and you're getting 3 pounds. So these aren't mixes that were kind of haphazardly put together. Like in the grocery store, you're like, well, let me pull one handle and add another handle. You're receiving the original Town and Country, that Travelers mix, the sweet Town and Country, 1 pound each. They all have this on the top. Tell us what that means and what it means for me in terms of keeping it.
So this is going to be your freshness seal. When your Squirrel Brand comes to you, you're going to have a freshness seal here. It's going to keep everything nice and fresh and smelling good and crunchy. If you can keep this seal intact, your product's going to be good for 1 year from the pack date. We're going to give you the pack date on the bottom of the can. So this is why when a really cool offer comes like this and a really cool selection, I like to stock up because as long as my freshness seal stays on, my product's going to be good for a year from the pack date.
Honestly, I think this is the best offer that they bring to us.
It's really fun. We're
And
so
I'll tell
excited
you,
about this
you'll
offer.
use it for so much. Like throw them on top of salads, right? Like really, like they're like a little snack. You want something on the go? You're traveling. Throw this in a zippy bag. Take them on the go with you.
Yes, you are barbecuing.
In the car.
You're
That's the best
barbecuing,
one.
you're out by the pool,
Yes.
you're out by the patio, you've got game days, you're watching baseball, you know, you've got all these occasions to enjoy.
Me and Rachel by
as
the
kind of
pool with
snacking.
this.
Yes. By the pool, they'll be gone.
All day.
Outdoor concerts, right? As you said, by the pool. The travel hack is so perfection, Alberti, because you know that when you get to the airport, like itty bitty packages of nuts are like $8, $10, and $12.
Oh my God, they're so
Here,
expensive.
put them in a little Ziploc. You're on your way.
You're on
You've
your
got
way.
exactly what you want to eat and that you feel good about.
Or bring the whole
for
can.
the entire flight.
Right,
Absolutely.
freshness seal is on there.
For the
hotel
kids.
room snacks. I love bringing Squirrel with me on for hotel room
Oh, that's
snacks.
nice.
Yes, because you're always going to be hungry in the room, and those hotel room snacks that are already in there, they're like $15 for a tiny little bag of something.
$90,000.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how much are the nuts? Oh, they're $45.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, just enjoying them around the house. You know, we were barbecuing on Memorial Day, and I put out a couple Town and Countries, and they just disappear because they're so much fun.
Buy
It's
a
like a party
charcuterie
in your
board.
mouth. Yeah.
Charcuterie board on your salad, just out in a bowl. It's M135177. Put this in your cart and check out. All three of these are coming home to you. 3 pounds of curated, amazing, fantastic quality nuts and sesame sticks and treats, so sweet and crunchy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Jackie.
Thanks
nice to
for
see you.
having me.
I'll move this
Okey-dokey.
table over a little
All
bit.
right.
Frank
Oh, a
said
little
join
bit.
Rachel in the middle. I said there's no middle.
There is no
There's
middle.
no middle.
We have no middle. Here
There's
we
no
are.
middle.
This
Now
is
we're in
our-
the middle.